on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving to Durant. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Boston with the basketball. To Marcus Smart. Sizing up the defense to Kemba Walker. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. Tatum from the outside, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Walker. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Durant to Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the
Walker.
Celtics. Number 11, Enes Kanter. 1 minute left in the first.
Has a chance. Shot by Tatum won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
2 points.
Walker with the basketball. 10-2 the score. Screen coming.
Screen.
Walker to Hayward. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Harden with it up top. 10-4 is the score. To Irving. Curling inside. Kyrie Irving. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I are back to Brooklyn right after this. Ed Cohen, Jay. Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. He gets it.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
It's good. And one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. The drive. Right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Harden to Hollis Jefferson. Short jumper off the mark. Celtics have it.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads 5. Harden to Dinwiddie. To Harden. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Stepping in for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Harden. Jason Tatum knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Harden.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Shot from in close, no good. Walker into the front court. They're down 3. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Can't connect from in close. Walker sets him up. Nice pass to set things up.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Nets have it.
I got him.
To Hollis Jefferson. Irving to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. deep three at the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime.
Thank you.
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Cashes in for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Hollis Jefferson. Irving. They'll get it to Durant. Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson, huge block. Kyrie across the timeline, leads just a point. To Harden. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Hayward. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Probing the defense. Here's Durant for 2. Rebound pulled in by Hayward. Into the front court, it's Walker. Our score all even in this third quarter. Kevin Durant tips it, and he'll head to the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Entering the game for Brooklyn.
Durant across the timeline. His group now down 2. Screen coming. Kevin Durant lets it fly. It's rebounded by the Celtics. To Jaylen Brown. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Brown's free throw, good. And the Celtics add 1 more to their lead. It's Brooklyn's ball.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Rocking the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. From the painted area, won't go down. To Hayward. Baseline drive. Jared Allen with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his abilities.
He was hacked. They let it go. To Cantor. And counted at the rim.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. Celtics have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Give him 2 points. High percentage. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics way out in front. Brooklyn basketball. Here as we start the fourth quarter. The third quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Jason Tatum sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. That's rebounded by the Nets. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Harden to Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Substitution being made in this one. Walker. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Gets to the basket and scores. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Walker with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Boston with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. Screen coming. Kemba Walker here against Harden. DeAndre Jordan with a piece. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. Finishes off the three-point play. And the lead down to 3. Ball's controlled by Boston. Takes stock of the floor. Walker. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest. Harden in possession. His guys down 3. Oh, he blocked it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
Walker to Hayward. Boston with 4 to shoot. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
That misses with 3 seconds left. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
It's a victory here for the Celtics.